Limited edition.
Is it a chase? It's not a chase. It is a chase. They said this, they said that.
Let's talk about chases. I think the chase game is getting a little out of hand.
All right, guys, this is going to be a very, very cool episode. You have to stay to the end and hear the big news, but we got to hear these guys out. So let's go ahead and play the footage.
What do you guys think?
I'm with you, man. The chase game is pretty wild right now, and we just got to figure it out.
What I mean by that is we supposedly have normal cars that are supposed to be in sets, right? We're calling stuff that's supposed to be normal in a set. We're calling stuff chases that has a number in a set.
So let's go ahead and dive back. The 2018 anniversary set is when they started throwing the chases in a series. Now the black and gold, you had 1 through 6, and the chase car was not listed on there. It was the chrome gold 67 Camaro. When you look at the card, there was no series of number on there. So it wasn't number 6 was the chase. It was 1 through 6, and the chase car was a bonus, kind of like how they're doing the premiums now. Even this one, the satin gold gotta go, was not a listed one. You can see at the top, there is no card number identified to it. And they did this every single year. 2020 for the Pearl series, you had the chrome chase as well. So it seemed like the theme was, if it was a chrome piece, it was a chase. This one also does not have a number in the set. It was just an extra one. But then things start to change up as you go further on. 2021, you had the orange and blue. I think they started mixing up into 2 different sets. This one, you also had a chase piece, but it was in mix number 2. The first set didn't have, the second one did, and it was actually this one right here, which was number 6 of 6, and it was a chrome finish as well.
Number 1 of 6, number 2 of 6, 3 of 6, whatever it is, 6 of 6. We're calling those chases now. There's nothing special about them except that they're supposed to be in the set.
All right, so I went back, did more homework. 2022, they had 2 mixes as well. It was the blue and pink series, or the pink and blue, however you call it. And they also had 6 cars in each set. And guess what? Number 6 was again the chase piece, and it was the Nitro Tail Dragger. Check it out. Number 6 of 6. Like, they were not being consistent with changing it up. They started adding and assigning number 6 as the chase. But then here we go. We changed it again, and everyone thought the Volkswagen T1 GTR was the chase, but it wasn't. Mix number 2 was actually the chase piece, and it was number 3. They changed it on us. It went from 6 to 3, and it was the Unimog, and of course with the chrome finish, and they're doing it again.
For instance, last Modern Classics, Altezza. Either your case is going to look like this, you're going to get 2 of these, or your case is going to look like this. 0 of 5. It's an extra, it's an addition of the case.
And that's pretty much how they did it at the beginning, but now they are throwing the chases kind of randomly. They're assigning them to number 3, then they're going into number 6. You see the teal, it is number 6 again, the Raging Express in a chrome finish. So again, number 6 is now the assigned chase piece. And the final one coming up is also number 6, a chase, and it is a chrome gold custom 77 Dodge van.
We've gotten to the point where the FOMO and the chase hype has taken the hobby to, wow, that thing is not in every case, but it's a part of the set and it's supposed to be a chase. I just don't understand it.
And I gotta agree with Derek on this one. Hot Wheels has been super inconsistent with changing it from 3 to 6 to unmarked, and now everything is being called a chase. But we also found some really big news that I can't wait to share with you, so just bear with me, guys.
That at least on a Mattel aspect, the real drive is money and value and flipping, and that's how the hobby keeps going.
And I agree, it is all about money, but collectors really want to know, is it a chase piece or not? Throwback to the ID cars, these were the coolest chase pieces you could find. When you found them in a case with a treasure hunt and a super, that was the unicorn case. And I mean, you had no doubt that that was the chase car because it was just the introduction to the ID brand, separate card, separate casting with the ID chip inside. It was just a really cool chase piece, but now you just don't know. And when it comes to other brands like Jada, you had this one, the pink Batmobile that everyone's also been fighting over. Is it the chase? Is it not? Jada isn't confirming, Jada is confirming, but no one has the proof. But my man Walter over at the Hotline of Diecast made a simple phone call and he got his answer.
Is it a chase? It's not a chase. It is a chase. They said this, they said that. You know, I called them. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay.
How can I help you?
Hey, how are you?
Hi, how can I help you?
Oh yeah, hey, my name's Walter. I'm desperately trying to figure out this riddle to one of your guys' cars. And it's the Jada pink Batmobile. Is there anyone who could answer if that's a chase or not for us? And I say for us, I have a YouTube channel.
It is and it isn't, I guess you could say. There is some that if it's on the Jada Next Level, it will be an exclusive. Is that the one you're looking at, or are you looking at the one that you can buy on Target?
The one I bought at Target. I bought it in the store.
Yes, no, it's not.
So that's not. So there's one that's on Next Level. Is it any different than the ones we bought?
I did get informed because there have been a lot of calls regarding this item, if it is a chase item. And they did let me know. Give me one moment, I'll pull that up. So it's not, the one that's sold at Target isn't the chase one.
Okay.
But for the future pink edition, in the car movies, it's going to be limited quantities, but it's going to be, I believe it's going to only be on Jada Next Level.
Got it. Well, that would obviously, you know, help us collectors, you know, better understand. But that's a huge clarity. I'm gonna do my best to share it with my subscribers.
And that was super cool to hear it from Jada themselves saying, no, that is not a chase. If it's not off of Next Level, it's not a chase. They are just limited productions. They are more exclusive to the site and not really a chase car. Unlike M2s, where they are super identifiable. You had your Super Chase, and then you had Greenlight with the blue Walmart Chase, the blue machines. Then you have your standard one in the green machine. Then you have your Target with the red machine wheels on there. I mean, they make it simple for us. I mean, throwback to Johnny Lightnings, the white Lightnings. I mean, they make it easy. But Hot Wheels definitely throws that debate. Muscle Machines jumped on board with chases as well. You have to have the two M's on the casting for it to be an actual chase car. Now, moving on to Majorette, that's another brand that a lot of people think there are chases left and right within the brand itself. Everyone thinks that the gold wheels signifies a chase. I thought that for the longest time, but it's not. It's actually a rose gold series. There's a couple other series that came out specifically as the chase piece. You see this guy right here finds a satin black car, calls it a chase. I go through the comments just to see what his reasoning was. He says, yeah, basically it has rubber tires and a matte finish and the inscription on the car. Just because it says limited edition doesn't mean it's a chase.
Okay, let's see if you guys can help me out here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this GTR by Majorette. Really nice looking casting here. Of course, there's several variations, but this one in particular has created a little bit of confusion, maybe even caused a little bit of controversy. A lot of people think that this is a chase car because it has the gold rims. And to be honest with you, I've not seen any kind of proof that says this is a chase car, and I really don't think it is.
And he's right, it is not a chase. I thought it was for like maybe a day or so because of the gold wheels that kept popping up. But I was like, you know what? Let me ask Majorette. They should answer this. Maybe, maybe not. We do follow each other on social media. I love their castings. And I sent them a picture of the one I have, and they said, no, that's not a chase. Their first chase were the electroplated in gold. The second one was the rose gold, and the third one is in chrome. So they said, no, that is not a chase. And so huge thanks for Majorette for clearing that up.
In the GTR, I would say it's probably this one with the metallic paint and the gold rims, but really I've not even seen anything saying that that is for sure. So let me know in the comments, have you seen any kind of proof from Majorette or another reputable source that clarifies what is and isn't a chase?
So there you go. If you have a gold wheel version of a Majorette, it is not a chase. The pink Batmobile is not a chase from Jada. So definitely don't get fooled on eBay or any other trading sites that keep claiming chases. And I'm with Derek. He did say we throw that around left and right. But I do have some news related to that, and it is from Hot Wheels themselves. I reached out to him. I sent him an email as well as a DM on Facebook asking, hey, is the number 6 Camaro out of the new vintage series a chase car, or is it a distribution issue? And they replied back saying, number 6 Camaro is indeed a chase. I replied back with the 914 has to be a chase as well. They haven't responded, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that it is. And it's just that they're going back into the time of listing number 6 as a chase car, just like they did the anniversary set. So at least now you have actual confirmation, visual confirmation from Hot Wheels on this episode stating that the Camaro is a chase. That is huge, because now hopefully that topic will kind of die out a little bit and the whole debate of yes and no will just completely be settled here and now. So hopefully that helps you guys. It definitely helps me out. And of course, don't forget to check out the Hotline of Diecast as well as Derek over at Honest Diecast and watch his full episode. I mean, it's still really good content. I mean, he's not wrong with saying that we throw around chase left and right and it's a marketing thing and it really does mess up the value of certain cars. But now we confirmed it. The Camaro is a chase piece. And what do we do now? I guess now we're going to expect number 6 out of these new silver logo series is going to be a chase until someone else confirms it or denies it. I mean, that's what it's going to be. I mean, as of right now, those are the 2 chase pieces for the new silver logo set. And that's awesome. We have confirmation. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to share. And of course, subscribe for new episodes so you don't miss out. So until next time, guys, this is the Mustang Hunter. Peace.